Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today, we're going to talk about Avalanche and its native token AVAX, green in a sea of red. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. Remember to check out the Avalanche stake pool for Into the Cryptoverse. If you want to earn rewards on your AVAX, I would encourage you to go stake them, okay? Let's go ahead and jump in. You can find a link to this in the description below as well. So AVAX today is trading for around $104. Now, a $100 AVAX is somewhat substantial. I mean, that's a fairly nice and attractive valuation for Avalanche. But what's more remarkable, in my opinion, is not that Avalanche is up to $105. It's that it's up 27% on the week. Okay? So when you say, what dip, or when you say dip, Avalanche doesn't know what the hell you're talking about, right? I mean, it's up 7% on the day, 27, 28% on the week. Look at this. All these other ones, Bitcoin's down 7, Ethereum's down 7. A lot of these are down. The only ones that are slightly green are the stable coins. And then you have Avalanche right here, up a fairly modest 28%. Now, one of the things we've talked about with AVAX before is that at least we want to make sure, of course we want to make sure it's trending up against the US dollar. You can see we're well above the bull market support band. Everything looks good there for Avalanche. We are generally moving up. But what's more important is to check, is it moving up against Bitcoin and is it moving up against ETH? If it's not, you gotta question it. If it is, then great. Go look at Bitcoin. Is it an oscillator? At the very least, it's moving up. I mean, you could argue that an oscillator would be a conservative way to look at this. You could also say this is technically an uptrend, potentially. I mean, what if we continue moving higher to get to the potential top of that range? It could mean AVAX goes up another 2x, right? Now, I don't know if we're going to make it to that range. And of course, AVAX going up against Bitcoin 2x does not mean that AVAXUSD has to go up. Because as we can see, Bitcoin dropped 7% this week. Didn't stop Avalanche from moving higher. Okay, so AVAX Bitcoin still looks relatively good, and you know I'm happy that Avalanche is performing well. But what's more important is to look at its valuation against Ethereum. Okay, is it doing well? And we can say, look, at the very least, it looks like AVAX is an oscillator against Ethereum, which is what you want to see if you're going to have an altcoin in your portfolio. You don't want altcoins in your portfolio that just bleed against Ethereum. One of the nice things about having oscillators against Ethereum is that sometimes when Ethereum isn't doing so well, like a week like this where Ethereum's down 7%, AVAX is up 28%. Okay, so it sort of holds the portfolio together somewhat because it's up 28, 29%. I mean, as I talk about it, you can see the percentage is actually going up as measured from 1 week ago. Okay, so when I look at the AVAXUSD chart, what I would say is, you know, we're above the bull market support band. That ranges from like $50 up to $58. We have a lot of wiggle room there, nothing too concerning. You go look to the daily chart, okay, if you go pop up that 20-day SMA and then the 21-day EMA, we're above those as well. So I would say that as long as Bitcoin remains above the 20-week, right, or as long as it remains above the 20-week, which is basically riding this white line right here that we've shown before, if you connect that point to that point. I don't even know, nor am I counting on Bitcoin going to this line. I'm not counting on that to happen. But the point is to say that as long as Bitcoin is up in this region, I think AVAX can still remain relatively strong. Okay, so that's the argument. We'll see if it continues to play out. I mean, you can see since July, AVAX has been doing remarkably well. We're still in an uptrend. AVAXETH is an oscillator at least. AVAX Bitcoin looks to be in an uptrend above the 20-week. What more do you need? Okay, if you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. Also check out the premium list. We have the Black Friday sale. You can find that in the description below. And remember to stake your AVAX with Into the Cryptoverse. We have a stake pool. You can go to staking.intothecryptoverse.com/avalanche if you need information on how to do so. That'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.